Taurus, right, this is going to be your a you versus them reading for September. So we'll do you on the left, we'll do them on the right, but it's energy so you can swap it over. If you resonate more on the other side, just swap it over. And it can move, but normally I'll tell you if it moves, right. I haven't done one of these in ages. Right, one more. Right, Taurus, yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising. So that's the energy between you and this person right now. And that one is the your mental state, or that person's mental state. And that's the other person. So it mirrors each other. This one is your emotional state. Same on that side. This one is what this person over here wants to send to that person over there. And then back at them. And then this one is, yeah, what the person fears about the relationship is this one. And then the same there. And then this last one is the outcome. So we'll get some energy from the bottom. Right, the new beginning. So if somebody's jumped off a cliff, and I saw this like yesterday, I think, that like the cliff's broken in this one. Yeah. But somebody's gonna have a new beginning. Like somebody's had a new beginning. Or this is the energy. Like maybe you went off, jumped off a cliff. Maybe it didn't go like brilliantly because the cliff broke. Yeah, it could have been passionate messages. Could have been a bit like one night standish for some reason. I'm getting that. Someone could have moved like very slowly, like they were coming in, but they moved very, very, very slowly. Could have involved a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Someone you were like working on something with, or you put a lot of time and attention into it. Like he's even like left his like the city to work on something. Could have involved a Capricorn. Yeah, or a devil energy. Something it could have even been like currently sexually tied to somebody. It could have been something to do with either. It could have even been a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or it could have been somebody who was quite cold. Somebody who was ready to fight as well. Because they had their sword up. Yeah, somebody who also could be feeling like they're crying over some spilt milk at the moment. And they've got, it's like that person there, they've got like 3 cups all fallen down. Something in somebody's life is like something's fallen down, a lot's fallen down, but behind them there is something left. They've just got to see it. And that person may need to keep their guard up as well a little bit, yeah. And look at what they've harvested in the situation, maybe even with 3 family members, because some of them may be keeping them up over night time, and it could have something to do with this 10 of Pentacles. And this is some past, so I don't know where this has gone really, but yeah, somebody needs to end some cycles on this family. There's gossips, there's people talking, and there's a man there, he's about to give somebody a gift, yeah. Could be about a message of a pregnancy. Somebody needs to heal, somebody was watering a lot of gardens, somebody could be coming back from your past, Taurus, wanting to give you an apology, or it's something about past, it's something about, it could be childhood, it could be like, yeah, you know, people you went to school with and kind of things, but somehow had to completely end because of some sneaky behaviour, and now there aren't any more choices. And there definitely could be an Empress energy in all this. That could be you though, Taurus. She does look a little bit pregnant to me, and that could even involve a Virgo and a mother of somebody's children. Maybe even, wow, there's a lot of people just joining this all over quick. Wait a minute. Right, Taurus, so say this is you, this Empress. You've got a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn who's looking at their money right now. You've got an Aries who's got their back towards you, not looking at you at all. And then you've got this Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and they're shining a light on the whole situation. But you seem to be in the middle of this. All this Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn does, this Aries has turned their back completely now. Yeah, there's a lot of illusions and lies around the situation. Somebody made a choice for what they chose as well, but it ends up putting them in their head. And it can have something to do with an indifference in love. Maybe that's why you're having a new beginning at the beginning of a love reading, which is random. But yeah, somebody's going to get the truth, and I don't feel like that truth's coming like from somebody. It's coming like from upstairs. It's like orchestrated. Whatever this is, it's been orchestrated this way. Could involve a death. Yeah, 3 people could even be dead somehow, because I saw 3 people in that the other day. And yeah, and there's a pope in this, or the religious man, and the Grim Reaper or the Scorpio or the Death card, he's walking right up to that pope man. Anyway, yeah, somebody was trying to ignore that as well. It could have had something to do with the magician. It could have involved a Gemini or a magician. Someone manifesting something. Some candle magic maybe. Yeah, that somebody was watching. Somebody was watching the situation, could see the situation. They're going to send a message of truth. Somebody's got their sword up again, so they're ready to like, you know, use force, I suppose, if they have to. Maybe on this single energy, somebody wanting to go off and have recognition and reward, and somebody wants to come flying in and speak a really blunt truth about some juggling maybe, and it could even involve a Leo. Some balance is needed in that situation. Yeah. Somebody may want to go into somebody with a little apology, maybe even to keep them blindfolded to a truth about lots of messages that have been going on, and maybe even a Leo, and maybe even a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or the father of your children. Somebody could be quite wealthy. Yeah. Somebody also could have kept on going back and wanting to have a fight, and now there's judgment on a situation. It could even involve like 2 different families. Yeah, and like, yeah. It's like wand energy, it's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again, but it could also be like, I see the Ace of Wands for some reason. I always say it's like my one night stand card. And it's left someone feeling like they're waiting for their ships to come in. Yeah, could be Gemini energy again, but it's also like 2 lovers is making a choice. Somebody made a choice between 2 lovers. Somebody may have even got in their boat and moved away from the situation. Yeah, that was not actually left yet. Or you've got a Cancer involved in this situation as well. And I did see a Cancer in the beginning. Anyway, I'm going to get on with it because for some reason getting lost in that. Right, Taurus, yeah. Let's go. Right, we've got Justice card. So that's the energy between you and this person at the moment. So something could be in court, or about to go in court, or the justice being served on a situation. Because I don't feel like a lot of that was really about a relationship. It seemed to be about something else. Yeah. But it'll come out whatever, won't it? Yeah, someone needs to heal the solar plexus. Somebody could be in the justice system for that. Why have we got this justice for Taurus? Let me change my cards. Get these. Yeah, because maybe of a Leo. Yeah, justice. Somebody's like got a knife on somebody, stabbed somebody, and something's to do with a Leo. And there's like somebody took a bite from an apple. There was some dark energy around that. So you got a justice card, like someone got blood on the knife as well. The 11th could have been relevant. Yeah, it could have even involved a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody who's like, he's quite cold, quite brutal. Will do what he needs to do. Yeah, somebody had patience about that, but somebody's intuition spoke to them. So something could really not be about love for some reason. Maybe it's involved with someone you're involved with. Yeah, about some blessing. Right, let's do your mental state. So, yeah, you're feeling right now, your mental state in this relationship, you've been left out in the cold on a situation. You got somebody with you, but that person's like been quite battered on crutches by the look of it, but they seem to be following you. Yeah, you're enlightened to a situation, and you got a message of truth, or you're about to get one. And it could be about you now being about to be left out in the cold, maybe. Yeah, in some single energy. Somebody may come in with an apology. But you're not going towards that person with an apology. You look like you're going somewhere else with an apology. Yeah, you could send in like an emotionless message about some sneaky behaviour. Something you were dancing around for some clouds with a mask on. and something was attached with the sneaky behaviour, something dark was attached to you. Maybe that's somehow how they left you out in the cold somehow, or something like that. Right, let's do this High Priestess. And she's the right way up. So somebody on this mental state, your person's mental state, they know what's going on, or they know some secrets, or they've got some secrets, or secrets around the situation. Yeah, maybe even they know some secrets about somebody having like 3 different things they had to keep all up in the air. Taurus. Yeah, so somebody's in their chariot. This person hasn't moved away yet from this sneaky behaviour, but they may send you a fiery message, and you could have already been arguing with this person already about the situation. Yeah, there's like been a veil being brought down on a situation. This person can already see it because they've got the High Priestess, Taurus. So yeah, a veil's being lifted on illusions and lies. Somebody changed up their skin over here, and it could have involved a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person, this is in their mental state, so this person sees all this stuff. Yeah, could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone who's quite psychic, and also an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius with a love heart. And there was some sneaky behaviour went on, or some illusions and lies, and that made somebody change their skin, and that involves an Aries and a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but normally my Aries card. Yeah, let's go to the next one. Right, let's do we'll exhaust these cards, right? Yeah, let's do this Emperor. But this is your emotional state on this situation. So you could be being a little bit pig-headed at the moment, and not like the Emperor. He's already got what he needs. He doesn't need to do anything. He can just sit in his throne and wait. Yeah, you could have shut the door on someone as well, like gone into hermit mode. Could have involved a Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be you've gone in hermit mode, but you've got your keys left out the front just in case. Yeah, you could be wanting to send a message to someone, to an earth sign. I did just see it. Oh yeah, that's you though, but that's a Virgo. About an ending. But then over there, your person and their emotions, they're going for a mega tower moment. So it's something, you're controlling it, you're in Emperor mode here, but over there, they're not controlling it. So somebody who sees everything. So over here, is it like you're trying to not see it? You may be over there, Taurus. Yeah, you do see it though. You see this ending over here, and you see this broken chain, like something's completely broken, something's totally... Yeah, it's broken, the light's broken. And I feel like you feel over here, this person over here feels like they've lit somebody's fire. Maybe that tower has lit somebody's fire. Maybe that's the problem, yeah. And then over there we've got this, over this juggling. I mean, I'm just going to pull these cards, leave them here. Over this juggling that's gone down, this Two of Pentacles, this... Yeah, and it could have even been with some money. Because there's like a whole, because houses, all sorts of things behind that. Somebody now wants to go with a long dangling apology after somebody walked away from something, and it could have involved somebody's Wheel of Fortune. And maybe that's why that person over there in their emotions is now having a tower moment, because over here somebody's acting very, very cold, like none of this has even gone down. But that person over there, they already see that all of that's already gone down, so... Obviously, they're having a tower moment over here in their emotions. Yeah, they're in their head about it as well. They're the High Priestess and Magician together. The High Priestess, like two of the most... Yeah, the Magician and the High Priestess together. That's somebody who most definitely knows what's going on. Something about a soulmate relationship, and something about being blindfolded to a truth. Or it could involve a Pisces, and or this person over there could be a Pisces or a Gemini. And the soulmates can be anything. Soulmates doesn't have to be a lover, it can be family, it's a soulmate. You know, you came here to learn a lesson from that soulmate. Most of the time, they're not always like the nicest lessons. Yeah. And then you've got that 8 of air. So that person, their emotions, they felt like they were blindfolded to this tower. They were blindfolded to these things, but now they've been enlightened to these things. Yeah. Yeah. And somebody over there also feels like somebody's coming in with a mask on with an apology. But I don't even see anybody even coming in with a mask or an apology. It could involve even this person over here, because it's coming up as a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Or the father of your children. But you've got like, over there you've got 2 men involved with that person over there, that high priestess. You've got an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You've got a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And then you've got a Queen of Air, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. Somebody was drowning in some emotions. Somebody's soulmate watched them. We saw that soulmate. So somebody had to heal. And it could have even been from an Emperor energy in reverse. So that's someone who's ruthless. So over there, you might be sitting over here in Emperor energy, but this person over here sees this person in Emperor in reverse energy, which isn't good. Yeah, they went to go shine a light. Somebody's walked away from some Hierophant energy. It's good. That's you, Taurus. But yeah, someone doing some dark stuff, doing some candle magic, doing some, yeah. And if it's not you, it's somebody over here doing it. Taurus, yeah. Sun, moon or rising, obviously. Depends on where you have it in your chart. But, let me do them. Right, so what this person here has to offer is a new beginning with stability. What this person over there has to offer, well, they're uncertain, they're blindfolded to a truth, but they're not. They're actually, like, they can break free at any moment, but at this moment in time, that person over there still feels like they're somehow blindfolded. They're emotional, like they've just worked out what the plan was over here, and they're emotional, yeah. Right. Where am I? Here. Yes, this person here, they want to offer this person over there a pentacle, like a new beginning with stability. It could be like saying I made a choice between 2 lovers. And a Virgo could be involved in that somehow. Or somebody wanting to cage somebody maybe over there so they can carry on doing all that, whatever that all was over there. Yeah, they want to manipulate somebody so somebody doesn't see somebody in the background. Whoever this person is over here, they think they can control the absolute whatever out of their person over there. And that person over there is not going to be able to do anything about it. Like, they feel like they're the emperor, the boss. They can do what they please. But it's not. That's why that person is blindfolded, because they know what they're doing. They're not. They maybe need to say something. Yeah, somebody's maybe feeling like speaking the truth about somehow dropping some burdens, but I don't feel like this person over here has really dropped these burdens. I feel like this person over here is still got all these burdens, or still doing all these things, but they want to make this person over here feel that they're speaking the truth about dropping these burdens. But what they really want to do is have them under this master manipulation card thing. Yeah. Oh no, we won't do that. Yeah, so what's this uncertainty for this person over the other side? Taurus, yeah. So that person's uncertain. It could have something to do with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody who's like this one. She's like got her eyes closed. She's like, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus. Somebody who's got their eyes closed and like put their sword down. Their intuition is looking right at them. Somebody could be quite religious as well, or they say they are. Somebody could also be, this has changed somehow in the energy, but yeah, somebody wanted to come and have a new beginning. They look like they're walking in your way, but it could have something to do with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't really understand it, but yeah, somebody's kind of, well, somebody needs to end some cycles. Or they feel you do, and maybe that's where it's gone, because this energy's still here, but it's swapped somehow. Yeah. Somebody feels like they're getting stuck, and it's got something to do with cycles, and it's got something to do with somebody acting very single, standing there looking very like they're in control of a situation, but they're not. And I feel that's over here, because I feel like this person's uncertain because somebody over here is very good again and somebody over there is head, yeah. And it could involve a Taurus who's like snakes quite a lot of whacking and they've got 2 people under control, so somebody could be very good at that kind of stuff, yeah. And it could be to do with money somehow. And getting people to attack somebody like quite a lot. Somebody's like having to look over their shoulder all the time. Right, let's get the energy back over here because somebody went from there to there to here. Right, what this person over here fears about that relationship is this player energy. And this person over here, what they feel is that they're enlightened to the whole situation, but they're hanging upside down, which is what that person here, that's what they need to do, take that blindfold off. It is what it is, you know it, so just, you know, yeah. But back over here now, we've got this Gemini Libra Aquarius. Somebody's quite cold, somebody's intuition isn't talking to them anymore. Maybe they need to sit and listen to their intuition because it is trying to tell them something, but somebody's put up a fight over here to try and, I feel, control whoever that person is over there. Yeah, they're wanting it's all deception. They're wanting to say that like they're choosing you as their golden bird, but actually it's just to come in. People have lost their heads over here in this situation, but a lot of messages going on, and somebody's now waiting for their ships to come in. And I feel like this person over here feels like this person over there is that ship coming in. Maybe they feel like they're drowning in something because maybe that person over there is now enlightened. Yeah. It could have something to do with somebody being very in their head and controlling somebody, which is what I see. And I could see that it could even be a Gemini. It doesn't have to be a Gemini. It could be an Aries, it could be a Virgo as well. But that person, I always see them that they've lost the plot. Yeah, and somebody's choices from the past. 7 of Cups is always choices, but it's a ghost coming back from the past. Somebody's choices, something somebody did, whether they know it or not, their choices are coming back. Like what you do in these times where we are on the planets and what they're doing at the moment, it really is like, it's what you're doing. It's not what you've done, it's what you're doing. And not what people can see you doing, it's what you are doing, that's the thing. And we all do that, but yeah, at this time, in this moment, it matters for some reason. Yeah, then we've got this Hangman. That's what this person over here fears. Yeah, somebody fears like it's fake. Somebody's perfecting something that's fake, and that caused them heartbreak. So whoever over here was doing something that person over there has now realised this reading's over, really. Yeah, somebody needs to just move away. They're in that High Priestess mode. They need to take off there. Yeah, and the outcome of this is this person over here, I feel, is like, yeah, this is going on. That person's got wounds and everything. They're like, you know, somebody's had it, yeah. They even could be looking over here at their ships coming in. They're being very guarded, or they need to be. They know justice coming in. That's how we started the reading on a Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn, or the father of their children. Yeah, they need to get in their boat and move away. And it definitely, it could even be someone you were married to as well, Taurus, over here. Or it involves a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or that person knows somebody moved away. What they feared is somebody moved away. Maybe they even feared somebody moved away to a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or someone they were married to. Yeah, and maybe they also feared that somebody left and took some money. But somebody's like not being strung up anymore. But they also fear somebody may be coming in with some wish-washy love of people in the background. Yeah, somebody's looking back on their past as well. Anyway, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there with love and light. Hopefully that helps. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.